All right, now we're going to do the next part where we are practicing using adjectives in a sentence. I have a whiteboard, which is a handy tool. I don't know if you have a whiteboard at your house. If not, a paper and pencil or a pen are also awesome tools. So any kind of thing that you can write on right now is what you will need. I'm going to give you a few seconds to get that ready. While you get that ready, I'm going to show you I also have a backpack. And in my backpack are some objects or nouns that I'm going to pull out, and we're going to describe them with an adjective. I'm going to do 2 together today. So in my backpack, I have a cute little dog. All right, and I want to describe this dog using an adjective. Can you think of some words that would tell me more about this dog? I can't hear you, but I'm touching it so I can kind of get an idea of an adjective that describes how he feels. So I'm going to use fluffy to tell me about this dog. Okay, so I'm going to write a sentence that says and he's little. So I'll say the dog, let's see. I have a little fluffy dog. That's my sentence. I have a little fluffy dog. I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to remember to start with a capital and end with a period and use my adjectives to make, because I could just say, I have a dog, but I can say, I have a little fluffy dog is more interesting. So we're going to write together. You write it down and I'll write it down. I have a little fluffy dog. I ran out of room, so I have to go down to the next line. I'm going to put a period at the end. All right, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to write your sentence before I show you mine. He's so cute and ready for Halloween. All right, so here's my sentence. I wrote, I have a little fluffy dog. So in your sentence, did you start with a capital letter? Did you end with a period? And something I notice for some kids when we're writing is sometimes we like to put capital letters in the middle of our sentence. Make sure you only capitalize the first letter, unless it's somebody's name, then you can make it a capital. But other than that, the rest of the letters should all be lowercase except for the first one. And we included our adjectives to make the sentence more interesting. I have a little fluffy dog, period. Does your sentence look like mine? It might look a little different. Some of the spelling might be not quite right, but that's okay because you guys are in 2nd grade and we are learning how to spell. We're learning how to write. This is where we're fine-tuning all those skills that we've learned in kindergarten and 1st grade. So the more we practice, the better we'll get. All right. We're going to do one more together, and then I have a challenge for you. Alrighty. Whew, look at this thing. So I have a diamond. Actually, this is my son Connor's. This is his diamond. It's not real. But I would like you to use an adjective to tell me about this diamond. What's a word that describes it? All right. So if you use the word shiny or sparkly, that's what we're going to use today in the sentence. And it's also, is this a small diamond? Look at this. It's like almost as big as my head. So I'm going to write, the shiny diamond was huge. We're going to use 2 adjectives. The shiny diamond was huge, not just big. This isn't just a big diamond. This is a huge diamond. All right, let's write that. The shiny diamond was huge. The shiny to the next line because I ran out of space. Was huge. And I'm going to use a different type of punctuation because I'm pretty excited while I'm saying this. But you can use a period if you want to. It's up to you. That doesn't matter as long as you're using some form of punctuation. But it's not a question, so don't use a question mark. All right, make sure, look at your sentence. Did you start with a capital? Only the first word is capital? Did you leave spaces between your words? Did you use punctuation? And make sure you have those adjectives. Here we go. The shiny diamond was huge. I used an exclamation point. Okay, check your sentence. Make sure you started with a capital. The words don't all have to be spelled right. You can look how I spelled them, and if you want to change them, you can. But you don't have to, because we're learning. The shiny diamond was huge. All right, now for the challenge. My challenge for you today is to find maybe 2 or 3 objects around your house, like these things, that you can write a sentence about. And you can write it in your spiral notebook and then share it with your family. Have them check to make sure you started with a capital, that you have punctuation, and that you're using adjectives to describe your objects to make your sentence more interesting. All right, so parents, this is the kind of thing we're going to be doing on Thursdays at 10. Please have your child join. It is a wonderful review. I'm only going to be making one of these videos, I think, for now, this week, just so you can get an idea of what we will be doing in our Thursday videos. All right, have a good day and go practice your writing.